Whether you're staying at a luxury resort for vacation or a business hotel for a conference, or just your economy lodge trying to save a buck, your experience may vary. However, there are 10 tips that insiders know that can help upgrade your stay, whether you're staying in that luxury resort or that economy hotel. So in this video, I'm gonna share those with you in the hopes that they make your next stay a little bit better. Hi, I'm Annie. I'm a frequent traveler and I run the travel account Average Girl Does Cool Things. But before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more travel inspo and how-to content. All right, y'all, let's dive right into it. Tip number 1 is to ask nicely. I know that probably seems super simple, but this can be one of the easiest ways to score things like bigger rooms, lounge access, or available upgrades, because some rooms are nicer than others, even if they're in the same category. So while you can always ask nicely at the desk and see if you could maybe upgrade to a nicer room or maybe get access to the lounge, I would make sure to ask for specific rooms when available. For example, a corner room is often larger than other rooms. You can also request that your room be away from noisy things like elevators and ice machines. Oh, and stairwells. Stairwells are so noisy. Now, a super busy hotel means you're probably gonna be SOL on this, but if you ask nicely and there's availability, oftentimes the hotel desk manager will give it to you. Tip number 2, we're gonna talk about the Average Girl Does Cool Things coffee hack. If you are somebody who likes really strong coffee and you find that the hotel coffee absolutely sucks, this is a trick for you. I want you to take your coffee packets and open both of them that they give you. Okay, 2 coffee packets. You're gonna put both coffee packets in that little tray. And then you're gonna add a little bit more water than you normally would and then brew. This is gonna give you double strength coffee that tastes so much better than just like a regular cup in the hotel. Obviously, this only works with some type of coffee makers, but your hotel coffee maker is like a workhorse, okay? It can make you your hot water for tea. It can make you hot water for things like oatmeal in the morning. I love to just pack oatmeal and bring it with me and then save myself money on breakfast. Like, feel free to get creative with your hotel coffee maker. Just be sure to monitor it because sometimes things can overflow and then you're having to like clean up with the white towels in the hotel and it's just not a good look. Tip number 3 is the curtain hack. You know how often like the hotel curtains just don't close all the way and it leaves that skinny gap in the middle? It's like really freaking annoying. So here's a tip to fix that. You're gonna take a suit hanger. That's one of these with the 2 clips on it. You're gonna turn it on its side and use the clips to clip the curtain shut. Don't worry, the housekeeper's probably seen this before. This will keep the curtain shut and you don't have to worry about light pouring through when you're not ready to get up yet. Tip number 4 is for people who hate to iron, like I do. When you get to the hotel, hang your clothes in the shower. By hanging your clothes up in the bathroom, shutting the door, you're gonna create a nice steamy environment with that hot shower on, which will hopefully release most of the wrinkles in your clothing. I've just flat out gotten in the habit of hanging my dresses in the shower as soon as I get to the hotel. Tip number 5, if you forget it, don't sweat it. This is something that people don't really seem to know is that a lot of hotels have little toiletry kits or sundry kits. So if you forget something, they probably have it that they can just give you. So things like dental kits or shaving kits, even if you want a different pillow or an extra pillow or a blanket, again, just ask. Tip number 6, if the restaurant options suck, Uber Eats is just an app away. Yeah, food delivery will deliver to hotels. Now, because I travel a lot and I will often be in a hotel for 3 or 4 days at a time, I will often have a bag of groceries delivered, and that will just take care of my breakfast for the week and any snacks that I want. It's a lot cheaper than going out to a restaurant. It's a lot faster than going out to a restaurant, and it's often a lot healthier too. So put that DoorDash or Uber Eats to work and have your groceries or your meal delivered to your hotel. Tip number 7, the gym is good for more than just exercising. So most gyms at hotels, whether it's a nice gym or not, will have a filtered water fountain. This is a great place to go fill up your water bottle. Okay, you often won't find water bottle stations like throughout the hotel, but you will in the gym. So if this is a hotel that doesn't offer free bottled water, this is a great place to go visit. See if you can find bottled water. Sometimes they'll have it in there for people who are working out, and so you can just go nick a bottle. or bring your refillable bottle down with you. Sometimes they even have like fruit or snacks down there too. So like, even if you're not gonna exercise, go check out the gym. Tip number 8, become a loyalist of the hotel's program. Even if you're not a frequent user of that hotel chain, members of loyalty programs get so many perks. Yes, you get the opportunity to earn points and earn status, but oftentimes you'll even just get things like free Wi-Fi or better placement on a floor or a better floor. And they're always free to sign up, so you might as well do it. Also, some of the programs have like crossovers with things that you use every day. For example, Marriott Bonvoy currently has a partnership with Starbucks, and they have their Eat Around Town program where all you have to do is link your credit card to the program, and then anytime you use it at a participating restaurant, you get points towards Bonvoy's program. And like, you didn't have to do anything. Tip number 9, if you're ready to take it a step further, get the credit card. Not just for the points, okay? The points are great. The bonus offer is usually pretty good. But you want it to help with the status. Just like being a loyalty member, oftentimes having the card and being a card member helps get you additional perks at hotels. You can get free nights, room night credits, lounge access, and then of course you get like a multiplier on any dollars you spend there. So if it's in your budget, you're a responsible credit card user, it's worth getting the credit card. And tip number 10 is to take advantage of the hotel apps. Y'all, hotel apps have come miles. They are literally a one-stop shop to go get anything you need during your hotel stay. If you're someone like me who gets really anxious, like calling on the phone, the hotel app is like the greatest invention. You can get a digital key card to your room, you can order food, connect with the front desk, make requests for service or things that you forgot, and you can even check in and check out of your stay. Which, by the way, did you guys know you don't actually have to check out of the hotel? Like, they'll go by when checkout time has come and make sure you're gone. However, it is really polite to do, because then you're letting the hotel know that like the room is vacated and they can get in there and clean it and the next person can come in early. You ever go to a hotel and you're like, can I get an early check-in? And they're like, your room isn't ready yet? It's because that guy didn't check out. Just be courteous, check out. Those are my 10 insider hotel hacks to help you maximize your stay. I hope that was helpful. If you have any tips that I didn't cover in this video, leave them in the comments below and share so that we can all learn together. And until next time, go create a life you love. Bye.